One of the reasons we love the Kirkland ball is because it's got great feel and control, and it's great value. But if we've got one criticism, in previous models it's not been as long as a Pro V1. But my Golf Spy saying this ball is 7 yards longer than a Pro V1. And we've got James Robinson with us today.
How are you?
We've done a review on your channel this ball, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been really good, and I don't think they're saying like 7 yards consistently overall, but I think some of them have like kind of rocketed that far. So it's fantastic if you're looking for a cheap golf ball that works really well. And like we said, there's lots of different options out there now, isn't there? We have Vice, we have Seed, we have Kirkland. So the big brands are probably a bit worried.
Absolutely. I mean, these are netting to £14 a dozen. We've just had a game on your channel. I'm not going to give everything away.
Guys, that's a loss.
Another one. Another one.
But I'm not blaming the golf ball. A couple of errant shots there, some nice shots in there as well. Let's cut both these open, guys, and see how consistent they are.
But if you want to see how the ball played, you know, obviously we talked about flight, didn't we? We talked about, feel.
Yeah, to be honest, and like I really enjoyed the usability of it, and I'm now stuck with 24 of these balls, and I don't mind using them. I don't feel like I'm stuck with them. They're going to go in the garage like some balls that I have. I think I'm just going to use them in my day-to-day until they're gone, and then maybe replenish them with something else all the same.
Absolutely. And I think one of the noticeable things for me is how pearly white this is. You know, some of these in the past could go a little bit dull. Yeah. But these are so pearly and shiny. I don't think they will.
Off on this one. So we actually cut it open as well to see, and they were nice and consistent in the middle, so can't argue with that too much. But you're going to talk some numbers about them, aren't you?
Well, I think we should put it head to head. You've got your TP5. We haven't got Pro V, we've got TP5, which is a premium ball. We're going to put it head to head with that off the tee, just to see really if it compares distance wise. Yeah. Because it were quite obvious when we tested the previous model, it were about 7 yards shorter. Yeah. In studio, and if this can at least just be level in distance, I mean, why would you look at any other ball?
Even if it's like 5 yards behind for the money, surely it's still good value.
I just don't think it's going to be though. I don't think it's going to be.
I think it is.
What, you think it's going to be short?
I'm just arguing for the sake of argument's sake, but I think this one might be you're going to hit first.
So to be fair, we've been hitting the driver pretty well today. Driver's been least of our problems, but if we do hit any bad shots, we'll obviously take it out as an anomaly. But I reckon I'm going to hit, shall I hit 3 with Kirkland first? Or do the Taylormade?
I'd do Taylormade first and just see what you can set. We've done a couple of bits of driver testing today. You were hitting it around kind of 270, weren't you, carry?
And I think the only way to make this a fair test is to just hit them hard. Just hit every shot hard.
Yeah, as hard as you can.
Don't try and just, we'll just have a look at what we get.
Nice, that's your fade.
276.
Yeah.
We did some numbers on this shaft, didn't we, earlier today, and it's exactly the same again.
It's a good base setter, isn't it? What's that, around 155 ball?
Well, actually, 159, so obviously we've warmed up a little bit. That was fresh out of car.
Club around 110?
Yeah, 107. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that club speed, make sure it's consistent.
That's one gone, but how far's it gone?
Do you know what? It's not picked up because it's not in the window.
It's not in the fairway either.
Sorry.
It's all right.
We'll discount that one.
Yeah, you lose my £4 TP5X, mate. Perfect.
I'll replace them with some Kirklands.
They're mine as well. Nice.
260, 150 ball speed, so a little bit down, but again...
So the number to beat here is that 274, isn't it?
Yeah, but club speed were 105, so for 2 miles an hour
Are you going TP5 again, or are you just going to go Kirkland now?
Just going to hit one more if I can, and then we've got a good average then, haven't we? Yeah. 274 at best, weren't it?
Yeah, 260 were worse.
You're just worried I'm going to lose this ball, aren't you?
I'm petrified, to be totally honest. Nice.
That's good.
264.
264, 104 ball speed. So we've had 104 to 107.
Yeah.
Club speed. Ball speed 152.
So we're averaging the mid 150s, aren't we?
This is bang on for me. Them numbers are absolutely bang on.
It's a TP5 though, you would expect them to be consistent. Yeah. Some of the best balls in golf, aren't
I reckon if I hit this 260 to 274 carry, we're on the money, aren't we, with that?
I think so for what I've paid for them. Have you got a Costco card, guys?
I haven't actually. But you can you get me in as a mate?
Oh, that was good.
260.
267, 106 ball speed, 153, sorry, 106 club speed, 153 ball speed. So ball speed's there.
It's there or thereabouts, isn't it?
And to be fair, 167, I felt like it hit that a bit low at face.
Yeah.
I didn't hit that 100%. It looked nice, but
2-slot speed pocket, mate.
it weren't a flush one. If we can get a flush one.
Is that flush?
A bit cutty. 272. Ball speed 156. So it's right there, isn't it?
It's there, isn't it? And obviously the guys at My Golf Spy do thousands and thousands and thousands of shots, and that's why I think they are personally the best in the game at it. So it's interesting to see how obviously not every golfer's going to go and hit that number of shots.
Yeah.
But to hit 2 in a row that are that good and then go again.
And you know, I'm not knocking My Golf Spy, but I'm trying to keep my club speed at like 107 to 105, you know, that sort of number. Yeah. So it's consistent. I want it to be as accurate as it can. And I'm sure if I wanted to make it go 7 yards further, I could, but I'd have to swing harder.
Go on then. So I'm sending one after this.
Let me just put another sort of nice swing, nice solid hard swing on it.
Nice.
That was solid. 276.
So it's the same
107
number.
ball speed, 150. I keep saying ball speed, 157 ball speed, 107 club speed. So head to head with the TP5, for me, there's nothing in it.
Shift. No, I do think there's value for money wise, great.
That's reassuring me, because that's the only criticism I had of the last ball, is it weren't as long as a Pro V. Is that Kirkland?
Yeah, 270 though, that's not bad for me. What's that? 155, 18.
And at the end of the day, ball speed 154, it's not...
Spin at 3,000, so the spin's a bit high.
The potential's there. It's not like it's lacking ball speed. Shot.
Exactly the same. So the consistency factor is frightening, to be fair.
TP5.
Right, let's go TP5.
TP5. 80. But 159 ball speed, 110. You've hit that hard. You've hit that 110.
But it's the spin as well.
Speed.
The spin's down in the 2000s, so like it makes a difference. And I think, like I said, when I've tested it, and we'll include this in my video as well, on the Golf Sun, I don't see that kind of big gain potential with the Kirkland, but I do see a fair comparison for the price.
Yeah.
I think a 280 versus a 270 is a fair comparison for the price.
For me, that's all I needed to see.
It's gone longer than any of Gazza's today as well, so it's perfect.
Even though there have always been a good price on a budget at £14, when you feel like you're sacrificing 7 yards, I'm out. But now, that's changed, and I'm in. I'm back in.
Good, you can go and buy some then and replace all mine.
Can we go this afternoon?
Of course we can, yeah. It's my anniversary, so no, but...
Guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video. Obviously, first time of testing the new ball, and it's a surprise to me. I weren't expecting that, and for me, I found a new ball now for social golf, and, you know, when I don't get any nice freebies sent, it's going to be a gamer, 100%. Yep. They're not a bad spread, them are they either? Quite a
See
nice
that furthest one
bunch
further down?
You what?
See the big dog's drive further down?
Big dog. Oh, here we go. He got one out at 280, didn't he? He had to get it in.